Webroot Secure Anywhere is built for managed service providers. This is truly software as a service, meaning it is entirely cloud-based and does not require any on-premises hardware. Because the manager is hosted at a URL, it's ideal for a remote workforce. As long as an endpoint has internet connectivity, it will automatically check in with the manager. One of its core strengths offers MSPs the ability to manage all of their downstream customers from one location. Webroot's management portal, called the Global Site Manager, was designed to deliver endpoint protection, web security, and phishing readiness assessments. This gives partners control and visibility across all their customer environments, alleviating the pain of individually managing each site on their own. The Dashboard tab provides admins with a summary of their customers' environments. You can find statistics representing site information, seat count, device status, and threat detection. Filters allow you to drill down into specific sites. Lastly, the dashboard allows you to customize and create different charts displaying live data. To view a customer's environment, simply click on the Sites tab and further information will be presented. From here, we can see site status, seat count, active devices, and manage several security offerings like antivirus, DNS protection, and security awareness training. By clicking Manage, we can look further into a customer's install. These tabs provide account details, the ability to assign admin privileges, and allow us to configure endpoint protection, web security, and security awareness training. The next tab we'll focus on is Global Settings tab. This is where a partner can build their own security policy templates and assign them to any downstream customer site. It's easy to deploy the same policy to multiple sites or copy and edit policies you want to further modify. There are a lot of security settings here, but the recommended default configuration for endpoint protection is a good place to start. Basic configuration includes things like displaying the system tray icon or whether it shows up in Add/Remove programs. Heuristics looks for programs that exhibit suspicious behavior on a local drive, USB, or CD drive. Real-Time Shield monitors unknown files to determine whether or not they contain a threat. Core System Shield enables tamper protection. Web Threat Shield protects end users while they surf the internet. It can detect malicious websites and will display reputation data within the search engine results, leading to fewer malicious sites being visited. Here's a quick example of a search result. You'll see a green check mark or a red X next to the website. User Interface will hide the desktop application so end users cannot modify the Webroot agent. System Optimizer does not run automatically, but you can schedule cleanups and remove unnecessary files in the recycle bin or Windows temp files. Now, let's drill down to an individual site. Similar to the GSM dashboard, there's a Status tab with diagrams addressing the current customer site. We can view our policies that were created in the GSM and view policies that were made specifically for this site. We can organize our endpoints to fall into different groups, and these groups can adopt different security policies. For example, you might want to implement one policy for your IT team and another policy for the marketing team. Reporting and alerts can be created at the customer level or at the Global Site Manager level, and the Overrides tab allows an admin to create exclusions in the event of false positives. The Resources tab is where you can find the enrollment options, and there are several ways to install the agent. An admin can simply download the Windows client here, or an email invite can be sent out, or it can be pushed out by the Active Directory GPO or through Webroot's integration with all major RMM tools. Besides endpoint protection, Webroot also offers web security, which they call DNS protection. This gives administrators the ability to enforce an acceptable use policy. This is useful for disallowing users from visiting malicious websites, but can also disallow inappropriate websites from being visited, like gambling sites or social media. Some organizations use this as a means of data loss prevention by disallowing the use of webmail like Yahoo Mail or Gmail. Again, there are default policies to use out of the box. Each policy can enforce rules by website categories that Webroot provides, but you can also whitelist or blacklist specific web pages that don't necessarily fit in the predefined categories. One of the best things about DNS protection is the way Webroot has baked it into their endpoint protection agent. It does not require a separate install or another agent, and it can be managed in the Global Site Manager right along with their antivirus and the phishing readiness assessment solution. DNS protection installed on the endpoint is great for roaming users, but if needed, Webroot also provides the ability to install DNS protection at a corporate network level, which will provide URL filtering for every device on that network. You simply need to input your public IPv4 address under the DNS Configuration tab. The last technology that Webroot offers in the Global Site Manager is Security Awareness Training, which is used to create mock phishing emails to be sent out internally. This is a great way to evaluate your end users and encourage them to keep an eye out for suspicious emails. If users fail, security video trainings can be sent as a follow-up. An admin will be able to select their target users' email addresses, build their own phishing email, or select one from a template and choose a lure page that will open if the user fails the phishing assessment. Webroot provides an affordable product that is easy to manage for partners and includes a rich feature set, differentiating itself from the competition. The ability to manage antivirus, web security, and security awareness training from a single console is an obvious advantage. It's clear the solution was built to cater to the MSP market by their Global Site Manager and Webroot's integration with all the major PSA and RMM tools. Please contact Pax8 for further information to schedule a full demo or get your hands on fully functional trialware. Thanks for watching.